Hello, morning fam. It's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah on Mix 101.5. I'm Kyle, Bryan, and here's Sarah as well. We've said this on air so many times over the years and behind the scenes. The three of us, we have been so incredibly grateful for the last 10 years that we've been able to show up and authentically say we feel like we get to talk to our friends every day. And it's just been this magical thing that the three of us have gotten to experience together. You have been a part of anniversaries and birthdays and pregnancies and baby announcements and all these amazing things. And we have some other news that we'd like to share today. And that is that this current version of the three of us and this version of the show is ending on Friday.
Just letting it sink in a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't feel real. So
not for any bad reasons.
No.
There's no scandal going on behind the scenes. Like a lot of things that I just mentioned, there are life things happening in all of our lives, and I'll let you guys take it from here.
So the deal is that Bryan and I have decided to step away.
We're eloping.
We are. We've finally decided to join hands and get past the fact that you're really my little brother.
Yep.
And leave our families and get married.
Yeah, we're sorry that our families have to learn about it like this.
No, that's
Hi,
not
Eddie
what's
and Kate.
happening. It's hard to talk about because it seems surreal. But yes, Bryan and I are stepping away from the show. We both simultaneously felt it was time. And but whenever I told him, he's like, oh my God, I came to the same decision. I was like, oh my God, this is okay. Well, this is happening. So I'll go first as to why. This has been the most amazing job I have ever had. It saved me from myself in so many ways. It provided for my family in a way I never could expect. Our original program director, Michelle Williams, she plucked me out of a wine shop and was like, you'd be a good morning show host. And my life changed in that moment. And I have two new brothers because, I've been in this room with you two for 10 years. Every day for 5 hours. It's nuts. I saw you more this whole time than I've seen my family.
I know. and that's true.
And that's true, and therein lies the rub. My son has never known me not to have this job. And I've never been able to, send him off to school. And, I see him in the afternoon and my energy level, the older I get, and I hate to put the older word in there, but it's true. It's just I can't seem to recover the same. And I'm just like, you know what? I only have one son. We only have one life. And I need to prioritize my family. And so as someone, I am a workaholic. I love the family I've created on the air. I love community more than anything. I grew up in a restaurant. I grew up working in restaurants. And I found radio in college and then was lucky enough to get back into it. And the restaurant radio thing aren't that different. You have regulars. You have people who call in every day. And you get to be a part of their lives and they get to be a part of your life. And I've just been so grateful to everyone who has called in sharing some of the deepest stuff. That's the beautiful thing about radio is that it's so intimate. It's just our voices and you wherever you are. You're in your car. There's an intimacy there, and it's just been the biggest privilege of my life to have this job, and I'm so eternally grateful to every moment of it. And so we've talked about it. It's been a really hard decision to come to, and so I'll actually be here until Wednesday next week. And we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Sarah. Bryan and I both love you and adore you, and you've said it behind the scenes over the years how tough it is. They're like, oh, man, I wish I could spend more time with Luca in the morning. And, it is a grind getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock every single day. And I'm proud of you for saying, you know what, it's time for the next chapter in my life.
Yeah.
Ugh. How do you even sum up everything?
It's so hard. I don't even know if I did a good job just now. I kind of went blank.
I don't even know what you said. Did you speak? No, I'm kidding. It's hard to even put into words and truly encapsulate, what you guys have meant to my family's life for the past 10 years. First and foremost, like Kyle, Sarah, it's going to be the hardest thing not waking up to two of my best friends every single morning. on a personal note, when I've been sort of mourning what the new reality is going to look like and mourning this morning show, I've thought about, every day I'm so lucky. Like, I get to wake up, and waking up at 4:20 sucks so badly.
Never
every
gets
day.
easier.
Never gets easier. But being able to walk in and see you two, and to have you as strength for whatever happened the night before, whether it be in my personal life or whether it be in the news, having you two as, my closest friends and being my reflection over the past 10 years has only made me into the best person that I could have ever hoped to be. And you guys have been my closest allies and my closest friends. From age 25, moving here, not knowing anybody, to 35, having been married here, having 2 kids, all of those life experiences have been next to you guys. And to think that I'll wake up one day here in a month and it won't be you guys in the morning makes me profoundly sad.
Yeah.
And to everybody at Capital Broadcasting that was so welcoming when Kyle, you and I moved here in 2016. Again, fish out of water, just country boys from Indiana, not used to so many trees.
You called a barbecue a grill out.
Cookout.
Yeah, you said I'm having a barbecue, and I was like,
Yep.
really?
Not the same thing.
Not the same thing.
And just everybody at the company welcoming us with open arms and us feeling Southern hospitality in its truest form from the very beginning, feeling like just being received by a giant hug. And I can't thank the company enough for everything it's provided in making sure my family and myself have been settled here and felt welcome. And to everyone that's listened, to all of you, I just feel profoundly grateful to have been part of your lives for 10 years, for you to turn us on every single morning for a decade, and to actually listen and to hear us and to call and to be part of our lives. I hope you understand how important that has been for me personally, and just helping me become a man and the person that I am today. Because in 10 years, you go through a lot of life, a lot of joys, a lot of tragedies, a lot of stuff that processing on your own is extremely difficult. But I never felt alone in 10 years, even being here, feeling like, I was by myself in a way, especially at the beginning. I knew that I was never alone, whatever challenge I faced in life, whether it was getting married, having kids, whatever tragedy that happened, political stuff, any of it. It's just, life has been so overwhelming at times, and waking up in the morning and knowing that you're there for me has been such an amazing blessing to have in my life. And I just can't thank you enough, because your time is the most valuable thing, and you giving up your time every single morning to actually listen, to actually care, and to participate in our show, and to be there for us when we need you the most. It's the most valuable thing that you could give us. And again, from all 3 of us, we are just so profoundly grateful for that.
Thank you for saying all that, Bryan. I don't want to interrupt. I know for you there is significance, though, to this move, because, like me, you and I are not from Raleigh, and our family is 600 miles away.
Last year, when my stepdad died, that left my mom alone, and my mom is one of my best friends. And part of this decision is understanding that for me personally, there are just responsibilities in life, and being raised in a close-knit family, you take care of family, and a job is a job, and family is the most important thing. And so after my stepdad died, leaving my mom alone and seeing how much, sort of when I was here, seeing how much was put onto my sister, who's back in Indiana, the amount of stuff that she had to take care of, made me really think about my priorities and where I need to be. And after my mom, my stepdad dies, and then my mom has her own health scare. I won't go into the details, but it was significant. And it was another one of those moments in life that just sort of pinched me. Are you in the right place? Are you where you need to be? My sister dealing with all of those details. And I just felt, it was those two moments compounding that really made it sink in that while North Carolina has been the place to be for the past 10 years, and while I wouldn't trade this experience for anything, it's very clear to me that I'm being called home. It's a spiritual thing. It's a feeling deep in my gut. I know I need to be at home with my family. And having two kids that are 5 and 3, Edie about to start kindergarten, it is important that she starts her schooling where I want us to be for the rest of our lives, and that is back home with our family. My wife's sister just moved back to Indiana from Tennessee. Our families are in Indiana. This now gives us the chance to raise our kids around their cousins, it gives us a chance to raise our kids around their grandparents who have had to, whose relationship with our kids has been through FaceTime and, a handful of visits every single year. This gives us an opportunity to bring a new chapter into my mom's life so she won't have to be alone. She'll have her grandkids to help her feel fulfilled through the next chapter of her life. So putting it all together, going home to Indiana, it was just the right move for our family, and it is going to grow the heart of our family, my family, exponentially. And so I thank you for understanding that reasoning.
I love you guys. I don't want to miss you two so much. And thank you for being vulnerable, Bryan, and saying all those things. And you too, Sarah. The last 10 years have been extraordinary. Today is not our goodbye. That will be on Friday, so we can save more of those tears for 2 days from now.
Lexapro's not letting me cry right now. I'm on Lexapro, and it's making me numb.
I can see your face right now. You're looking pretty stiff over there.
I want to cry, but I can't.
Botox for your emotions.
I know. I'm just going to pour water in my eyes.
So we're going to have as much fun as we can the last 2 days, also realizing the version of this show is wrapping up on Friday. Bryan's final show is on Friday. Sarah is sticking around for a few days next week. Her final show is on Wednesday. And all of this, there's also some other news.
Which is exciting.
2 pieces of news. I'm sticking around over here like Joey Tribbiani. I'm not leaving the apartment from Friends. I'm going to stay here for as long as I can. No. But I will not be by myself. Megan LaMontagne, who does Middays, she'll be joining me next week. And then full-time officially, she'll be the new co-host on Mixed Mornings starting about the middle of next week sometimes. You see her at Canes games. We have a fantastic relationship with her. And as
awesome.
Sad as we are that this version is leaving, we're also so thankful we've done this together for 10 years.
10 years is a long time.
And now it's what does this next chapter look like? We don't know, but we're excited about it because Megan, behind the scenes, is one of our favorite people, and she's an amazing human being, and can't wait to see what that looks like. So sorry for the vague, cryptic Facebook post last night. We know a lot of you are on summer break in different places, and we're just trying to get as many of you together as possible so you could be a part of this moment with us. We love you, and Bryan and Sarah, I love you guys like siblings too. What we've done the last 10 years is just
so lucky.
So lucky, and we're so blessed to do this. But good news, we got 2 more days with Bryan Lord, some more days with Sarah next week. And
only 3 more times to have this conversation this morning.
Oh, Lord.
Great.
Yeah, we got to tell.
Maybe one of these times I'll finally cry.
We got maybe by 8:30 the Lexapro will wear off.
I'm going
to
to switch up my words. I'm going to chisel away at that Lexapro.
I want to cry.
Yes.
I am sad, but I'm also excited, and and I'm excited for you and Megan. Megan is so awesome. I adore that woman. I can't wait to hear what you guys put together. Because I'll be in Raleigh still, so I'll get to listen.
No, you'll get to listen. You'll have to still call the show.
Oh,
According to Capital Broadcasting, we are so excited to welcome LaMontagne Megan to the... No, I'm kidding. No, no, she is the best. She is going to be
really is
so
the best.
Freaking awesome.
More than anything, Morning Fam, we appreciate you. Thank you for showing up with us every single day the last 10 years. It has been amazing and has just really meant the world to us. But I love you guys.
Love you, buddy.
We got 2 more days with Bryan Lord.
Let's have some fun.
Yes, it's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah on Mix.